a song about my past relationship, and it goes something like this. What the was that?
Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. I went back to the very first things that Neal ever sent me on DMs. I'm surprised that it took so long because I met Neal in 22. It took like a year and a half for him to actually send me something on Instagram, and I think this is like when my Instagram really started popping off and or I just started like, I don't know, maybe even Neal was starting to use it more. I don't know. Anyway, if I this up, I'm gonna be upset with myself. This is the earliest DMs that I have from Neal. Maybe he has more, but this is the farthest I could go. And it's crazy because that's basically 2 years ago. And I'm pretty sure I was in my subathon, or I was about to start my subathon. Yeah, because I started it right around then, I think. I think I know why Neal started sending me these, because this was a really weird time. That was a real weird time, I'm not gonna lie to you. So anyway, I realized saying this instead of responding with living the dream. The horrors persist, but so do I. No, I'm still living the dream. But the horrors do persist. Birdie! Oh! Oh, what a baby! What a baby! Oh, I miss having birds. What a lovely little bird. I think that's a parakeet of some kind. But it's not a budgie. There's a difference. I don't know how much of the lore you guys know or care about, but I had several birds in one of my old relationships, and we had, at first it was a cockatiel. His name was Crouton. He ended up being very traumatized from the pet store that we got him at, so he was never comfortable with being hand-tamed or anything, not until we got a second bird, and her name was Penelope. And then we had gotten a budgie, but my budgie was really also handled not very well at the pet store. And I'll tell you what, I should have known better than to get animals from a pet store. I don't really have a lot to say. I should have known better and I should have done better. I didn't. I will tell you, I was living with a vet tech too, so I don't know, like, it is what it is. I know now, and if I ever get a bird again. It might be different though, because I had a cat. Well, so we got the birds first and then we got the cat. And the dogs, but it was fine with the dogs. I don't know. Boots is really more of the hunter, but she only really hunts spiders. But Doc also, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think about it. I think about it often, but I need to be home often if I'm going to get a bird, and I need to have somebody that's here often enough to also be able to take care of the bird and also be somebody that they know so that they can be comfortable. Although there was one time, I'm sorry, I'm going on so many rants right now. I love birds. I have so many things about birds. There was a time where I was taking care of a bird for somebody because she was gone on a trip, and that was really fun. He was a parakeet. Such a great bird. His name was Murray. He was so pretty. Hope you have a good day. Look at those big eyes. Each of them have like a Maine Coon kind of little thing going on as their ears. Or is that the same cat? No. Is that the same cat? No, okay, is that the two same cats? They look different. Oh, that's so cute, though. God, those eyes are crazy! I love you. Hello. Not much. What are you doing? I love you! Oh, such a great bird. Oh, man, I really miss... So not that... Actually, no, I did have one bird that talked. We didn't get to have him for very long because there was a whole situation. It was a whole thing. I knew that we weren't going to be able to keep it, and it really sucked when we had to get rid of him. Or not get rid of... We had to give him up to the Humane Society. It was a whole thing, and I told the person that I was dating at the time, like, yo, if the couple that lives there is having issues with territorialness and who the mate is because he's bonded to both people, I don't think it's a good idea to then put him with another couple. That doesn't make sense, because, so, like... Hugo was his name. He literally, like, he would be on one person and the other person would walk into the room or something, and either he would attack the person that he was on, or he would go attack the person that walked in the room. It wasn't like an all the time thing, but then it started progressing. These people had to, you know, find a different home for it, and My ex was like, oh yeah, no, we can do it. And I was like, we live in an apartment where our roommate is in a loft and works nights. You want to get a medium-sized bird or a large-sized bird that can literally scream decibels? Okay, sure, he's pretty cool. He sings Old MacDonald, but yeah, bit my neck, bit my thumb, bit my arm, he liked me more, which was really weird, but I was way more scared of him, so it was not good. It was really, like I said, it was a weird time. I was also like 19, 20, barely 20, I think. Barely 21. Barely 21. I was barely 21 for this. But yeah, we surrendered him to the Humane Society, and he found a much better home. He found a home with somebody that knows birds, and it was a single-person home, so it seemed like it was perfect. I miss him, though. He was actually really cool. Me? Virgo! Yeah, I am! Yeah, I am! Yeah, I am! Yeah, I am! Leaving house, good for depression, bad for anxiety. Staying at house, good for anxiety, bad for depression. This, standing directly in the doorway to achieve peak mental health I do not agree. I don't think that would be peak. I think that would put me in distress.
So my friend, I wrote a song about my past relationship, and it goes something like this. What the fuck was that? So my friend, I wrote a song about my past relationship, and it goes something.
Oh, that's so funny. When did you send that? This is the New Year last year. I'm so sorry. It's really not that funny. It's not that funny. What the fuck was that? Okay, what is this? Oh, that's kind of cool. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, whoa, this is big. Wow. Okay, whoa. I'm going to conquer the world today. Morgan Freeman. She didn't conquer the world today. She tripped over her dog's water bowl and her socks got wet and she had a mental breakdown. Honestly, that would probably give me a mental breakdown. This is crazy, Neal. That's funny.
You send me reel, I send you reel. Do you know what that means? That means we are in a relationship. You send...
Ew. That's stupid. It's stupid, but I like it because it's cute.
Oh, you're not helping. You're not helping.
Oh. What a funny bird.
There's no helping.
One of the reasons that I got my second conure, he was a pineapple cheek conure. I named him Houdini. But I remember walking into the pet store. It was PetSmart. So we walk into the pet store and, you know, we go to pick up some stuff for the dogs and the birds, whatever. I think it was probably just like regular stuff plus toys. Because I like to get toys for the dogs because they're going to tear them up. But it gives them some fun for like at least a little bit. And then they're tired. And they're just like $2 toys. You get 2 for $5. Like it makes them happy. There's fluff everywhere, sure. But literally you can just pick it up. We didn't pick it up. But I'll tell you that much. We live in it was too hard to keep up the house to begin with. But so we walked into the pet store, we got the stuff that we needed, and we always like to take a look by the birds because, you know, like, we gotta see who's there. And Houdini literally was, like, hanging upside down from the ceiling and just, like, looking around and kind of just, like, squawking. And, you know, I walked by and I was like, "What you doing, silly bird?" And he stopped. And remember, he's upside down, so he stops and he kind of tilts his head at me. And he gets down really quick, and he gets all the way down to the floor, and he walks right up to the glass. And he literally lays on his back. And he starts, like, you know, like, kind of looking like he wants some pets on his belly. And it was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing this to me? What? Are you telling me to take you home? But yeah, no, he was, like, laying on his back, and I looked at my boyfriend at the time, and I was like, "Oh, should I?" And he was like, "I mean, if you want to, you know, it is like money. It is this much to get for him. It is this much for the cage. It's this much for food and this and that." And I was like, I have the money for it. I would really actually like to have my own bird because his bird, Penelope, which honestly, like, I knew was going to happen. It happens. Like, conures, specifically green cheek conures, are very territorial, and when they like their person, they don't really like a lot of other people. Penny really did not like me. Although, When her and I were alone, we were chill. We were buddies. We were homies, bro. We were bitches. We were like bad bitches being cute. The second that my ex would walk in the room, you know, she would get really mad and she would bite me a lot. And green cheek conures are they're known for being very nibbly. But she would bite me, bro. She would bite me. But Houdini was supposed to be my bird. He was supposed to be my bird. And I think I do actually have some pictures because it was around this time that I got him. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, so I'll just... He was a very nice bird. I wouldn't have thrown it away. I mean, obviously that's a skit, but that's fucking hilarious. The horrors are never ending, yet I remain silly. That is me. Although there's a frog/toad on there.
All nuts broke loose when Richard pulled up to his crib and saw Hood Rat Raymond.
Are they not playing? Are squirrels territorial?
Look at my road. Look at my road. Look at my road.
I'm looking at it, brother. That was pretty fucked.
How y'all gonna get mail now?
Oh, that's crazy. He built that for them. Are they gonna come back?
Why are you cutting up like that?
I'm
now,
sorry.
Let's do a slow-mo replay of what just went down. Okay, you see Richard pulled up, Hood Rat Raymond see him. Richard did a flick of the tail, and Hood Rat Raymond pulled up on him, but he slipped. He slipped on the road, then Richard pinned him down. Then Hood Rat Raymond got loose, Richard.
That's crazy. I don't know. I can't listen to him talk about it. It's fine. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Oh, did he send me poetry? Also same, yeah. That's Neal. Oh, Jarabe! This was in my backyard, by the way. Yes, he did that with a blowtorch. It was it's one of those weed things. And that was a grill. I think that's a pretty great video. I forgot about that. I could never get my birds to groove. I don't know why. I don't know why they would never dance. Like, how do you find their rhythm, you know? There was one song, it was, and it's funny, In Hell I'll Be in Good In Hell I'll Be in Good Company was the song that made Crouton go fucking bonkers. It would make him start screaming because he thought there was another bird around. None of the other birds did that. But Crouton was a cockatiel, so, like, they know how to sing. Sometimes they can say something, but it's very rare, but they mostly sing tunes. But he would scream. He did not like whistling, I think. Either that or he got really excited or territorial.
You kind of smell. What the? Like a baka.
Oh! I don't know what the other words mean, but that fucking killed me. Ooh, I can have one party tit and one regular tit? You got me. That is so sick that dogs can literally learn how to skateboard. How do you do? What is this? Ah! No! Wait! I didn't want all of it! That's so cute though. That's kind of funny. I need that. Oh my goodness gracious! Oh, it's a puppy, little baby. It's a budgie. It's a budgie. Difference. Dogs are very gentle with birds when they know that they're pets. Aww. She's kind of playing with them, actually. The bird's trying to play a little bit. Either that or trying to preen, which is her just trying to clean him and make sure that all of his feathers are clean and shiny and can help him fly. That's so cute. That's how kind of Chance was. He would be a little like side-eyeing, like, the fuck do you want? But he would see that the birds were chill. And sometimes we'd literally put the bird on the dogs, and the dogs would just take him around. You know, dogs had no care. It's the raven. Ah. God, they're so smart, dude. Wow. Wow! Good job! Whoa! That's crazy cool. Dropping buckets on them. Three-pointer!
Not listening to you.
Oh, that's so funny. The bird literally learned, hey, Google. That's crazy. That's awful. That's hilarious. That's awful.
The place, so what you want by the Beastie Boys, and she's not answering you.
Hey Google, what you want? Like that song. Hey Google.
That is so funny. The bird actually thinks that Google is a person. That bird is so smart. Like, hey, Google, play, like, literally says play it, tries to get the attack. That's crazy. Hold on.
Hey Google, what you want?
Google's not listening to you. I know, you're asking her to play So What You Want by the Beastie Boys, and she's not answering you.
Hey Google, what you want? Like that song. Hey Google.
I like that song.
Hey Google, what you want? You're a cock, you like that song?
I love that. Bird, so that's an African gray. They're pretty big birds. They live for a really, really, really long time. I think live into their 50s or 60s or something like that. I don't know. What? Why am I intrigued? Okay, that's cool. Hmm? That's crazy. Look at those pupils, dude. They tell you so much when their eyes dilate and stuff like that. It tells you so much about what they're feeling and what they're doing. Oh, it's insane. With rice paper. I didn't even notice the mom walking up to slap them. That's so funny.
Do you remember me? Not really. Didn't think you would. I lose touch with people I used to be. Or could have been. Yeah, that too. We've got to come to terms with the decisions we make in our lives. Every choice you make, you kill all the yous you could have been. It's just the nature of things. Change is violent. You know, I sometimes close my eyes and I imagine a hotel, and behind every door are all the people I could have been, and lives I could have lived. Infinite beginnings. I'm already nostalgic
Yeti!
for people I'll never be. But in the end, you've got to have mercy on yourself, even if you don't do everything you set out to do in life. At first, you want your dreams to be real, but you realize that some dreams are nicer as dreams. They can be there, and you can open those doors and live those lives anytime you like, on the other side. Besides, a memory and a fantasy both live in the head.
I like some of the stuff that he sends me that is deeper. Where did it go? I don't want to know. Woo! I love the handlebar mustache, first of all. Second of all, how long did that take? Oh, I kind of want that. Oh, I want it. No, wait! No, he's just sleeping! Oh, okay. You should bake that egg a little bit more, but I understand it. Dad? Make that for me. I want that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed the videos that we watched. Thank you, Neal, for sending them to me, and I hope I'll see you in the next video. Feel free to send me funny videos. Not actually, because I won't actually see them. Neal's really the only one that I watch those from. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, so that Neal doesn't fucking scream at me. Deuces! Bye! Don't. I hated that I did that. Please don't. Fuck. Please. Just take this instead.